This is last night's camp. Cowboy camped under the stars. Worked out pretty well. So I checked my map this morning. I'm about 15 miles from Colville Bay as the crow flies. But the route in between, I mean, it's going to be double that. Well, now it's time to leave the road and head off trail. I'm just going to be heading this way, make my way towards a peak called the Sentinel. Oh man, thorn bushes. This wash is really starting to be a pain. I haven't really gone through anything like this. This is all just thorn bush, cat claw. Well, screw this wash. I'm gonna head up and out this one. Just like walk a ridgeline above it. I think it makes a lot more sense. Lake Mead in the distance there. But this is the direction I need to go. And you can kind of see just a series of washes to go up and down over. And down in those washes, it's just really easy to lose your direction. Or zigzagging every which way. Forget which way you're going sometimes until you get out of them, and then you get your distant view again. Wow. This is actually a nice game trail running all the way down this. And what I'm gonna do, drop down to that, follow this valley up. The sketchiest part of this is just this one section. If only I had hooves. And 2 more legs. Yeah, so one interesting thing about this place, the Lake Mead National Recreation Area, is all the air traffic, you know. Plane there, one just went over there, one went that way. It's just constant planes. And you know, I get it, you know, the airport's here and everything, and this is the flight path, but you know, you notice it after a few days. Really dig these colors. Kind of get narrow little canyon like this, very colorful. Super enjoyable walk. Kind of missing that 25-mile-an-hour breeze from yesterday. Kind of reached the top of this little crest, and now I can finally see my destination in sight. That is the Sentinel, and that's what I'm about to head to and climb. And that's Pinto Valley down there to the right side of those red rocks, which runs on the other side of the Sentinel, and then down right in front of this valley here. This is Pinto Valley. I've walked that before, about 4 years ago. Now it's time for a quick snack before I tackle that bad boy. So I came from this way and, you know, worked my way up this ridgeline and everything. That was all game trails. Now, the route that everybody typically takes to bag the Sentinel, you know, they'll come from North Shore Road over there, walk through Pinto Valley, and then they'll scramble up the red rocks that are on the other side of this ridgeline that lead up to the Sentinel. These ones are really hairy, and if you touch this with your clothes or fingers or shoes or anything, it just sticks to it like Velcro. I just worked my way around these game trails. That was a bit sketchy. And turning back this way, I mean, wow, you know, just the whole valley opens up, all the redstone down there. Just absolutely stunning geology. Yeah, now the fun stuff begins. Definitely getting to be a little bit more exposure here to negotiate this ridgeline. To work your way down that. It might be a butt scoot kind of thing. Really not ideal with the full pack, you know. That's why people don't do this stuff as part of a long distance hike, but here we are. Yeah, this is super sketchy. Basically, the only way to kind of get down to this part here is to just kind of slide on your butt and, you know, have as much friction as you can. There's no way you'd walk this. Trekking poles or not, just not going to happen with that drop off there. That's a death drop, you know. Go down a little bit more and see how it is sliding, but it's so sketchy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm already running behind. This is going to consume some serious time. I don't think it makes sense here. Yeah, I think I've gone as far as I'm going to go on this. I have no doubt I could, you know, do it under the right circumstances, but I think it just makes sense to enjoy the view that I got from this amazing spot and head down and maybe save this peak for another time. I think I'm gonna kind of butt scoot my way down. The good thing about this rock, it is extremely sharp. So it's kind of like walking on Velcro. Man, it seems so much less awkward going up this thing than it did coming down it. If you plan a nice, easy, mellow route, you're pretty much never gonna just in the middle of your plan say, hey, you know what? Look at that peak. I want to go climb that. I'm going to stop what I'm doing, alter my plans, and go and do it. It just doesn't work that way, at least for me. So I like to plan big, knowing that I'm not going to do everything that I set out to do. But you will do at least some of that stuff, you know? pour off. Canyon's really looking cool now where the red rock meets the lighter colored stuff. Out of my way, rock. Yeah, it's gonna be fun right there. Well, instead of down climbing that thing over there, this crack here, this weakness, provides a nice spot for me to work my way down. This one would definitely be easier without the pack on. Yeah, it actually is fairly awkward. Oh, Jesus. Whew. And literally every 100 yards or so, there's like a pour off to climb down. Oh, that one is way deeper than I thought. And that's like a false ceiling here. You can kind of see I was walking on top of all that. Huh. This one is going to be quite tricky. Let's see what this thing is like. How solid that is. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no footholds, that's for sure. Oh boy, very awkward. Okay, now I'm down. And here's the little, really narrow little slot canyon thing that I was walking above. I'm down out of the canyon, now entering Pinto Valley. It's a spring called Sandstone Spring marked on the map near here. Oh wow, there's a pipe there and a trough. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it's dry. There's a lot of bones around here. That's where animals come to die. Another bighorn sheep here. All right, well, let's see if we got any water up here anywhere. Yeah, there's water here. A lot of crap. Oh man, that looks nasty. Oh, smells pretty bad. Oh man, you'd have to be kind of desperate to drink this. I guess it could work. Desert water sources. Yeah, I mean, just look at how much crap there is just sitting right there. There's bees doing 360s. So what I'm gonna do is collect some water here and use this piece of women's pantyhose as a pre-filter. Filter out all of the floating guys in here. There's a lot of live floating little squiggly guys. And then I'm gonna filter this, and then I've got some water purification tablets that I'm gonna add to this. This is some of the nastiest water. Oh my God, it stinks. Instead of just putting the pre-filter over it, you want to spread it apart as much as you can to kind of open up the little fibers here, and that allows the water to just free flow in there, and that's still going to block all those little squiggly things. Just so frustrated with this Sawyer filter. It's just taking so much of my time to filter water. I'm filtering for like an hour a day or more, hour and a half a day. Just drip, 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 drip. So what I think I'm going to do is finish filtering this liter, then I'll have 2 filtered, and I've got 2 more. So I'll have a total of 4 filtered liters, and I'm already dehydrated because I haven't drank enough today because I was trying to save my water. But what I think I'll do is I'll fill up at least this and take it with me and just put it in my backpack as a dirty 2-liter bag. And then at night while I'm sleeping, I'll just have this thing just set up in a gravity feed system, you know, and just drip, 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 drip while I'm sleeping. And now I'm walking Pinto Valley. The head of the valley there is Hamblin Peak. I've only got an hour and 40 minutes of daylight left today. I feel like I barely covered any ground. At least I got this wash to walk. It's pretty easy going. Follow this through most of the valley. Should at least cover some decent time before dark. And right here in the middle of the wash, another puddle of water. This one looks a lot better than the crap I just filtered. Got a convoy of helicopters coming through here. They came through earlier today. There's definitely been a lot of military action. I've heard some bombs and stuff being dropped. You can hear the echo of bombs and everything in the distance. So you've got Nellis Air Force Base, not all that far. And then right here, you've got some old carvings in the rock. Mike was here in 1973. MC Kennedy, 1957. He's got his little McDonald's arch thing. 1953, 73, 57, 22. It's a 99-year-old carving right there. Just the way the sun shines on the Sentinel and, you know, the outcrops of red rock and everything there. Just beautiful. Now that is an interesting looking hillside. 15 minutes to sundown. Where to camp? Sound familiar? Get up out of the wash on top of one of these hills to try and find a spot for camp. And all this stuff's pretty slanted. It's not even close to flat. What a view though, man, what a view. All right, 10 minutes of daylight. Make it count. Oh man, this could work. Bunch of sheep crap, but it's flat. Huh. Yeah, this is it for the ridge, okay. Looks like I'm sleeping on sheep shit tonight. I got myself a spot with no rocks and somewhat flat. Only problem I see is a lot of these holes here. I don't know what they are, rodent holes. So as I said earlier, I needed to filter some water here at camp, and I didn't really have anywhere to set up my gravity feed system. I really don't want to sit here for 2 hours squeezing this. I've got better stuff to do, like write my journal, eat, and sleep. So I set up my trekking pole and I just balanced it in this way. I've got my backpack kind of propped up here with one trekking pole, and then this is sort of leaning at a slight angle against the backpack, and it's actually working quite well. It's not very fast, but it doesn't need to be, because now I've got the time.